Alright everybody, here we go. I'm going to make a little video on how to use your protractor in the geometry class. So there's different kinds of protractors, but this, in my opinion, is the best one. Something that's got a nice, clear, easy to see through, but also has a ruler on the bottom because now it doubles as your ruler as well, which you will need for this class. But using a protractor is not very difficult. One of the things you have to make yourself familiar with is this little center cross section right here, because that is what's going to get placed on your vertex of the angle you're trying to measure. And then you can see that you can see through it nice and easily. What you want to do is you're going to want to line this ray up with that black line right there on the ruler part. Okay, so what you do is you're going to make sure you line it up as close as you possibly can before you start counting how many degrees. Okay, so once we get this lined up just right, what you need to do is you have to ask yourself if this is an acute angle or if this is an obtuse angle. So this is acute, which means we're going to be looking at the smaller numbers as we go along this. Okay, so since we're starting from here, we're just going to measure from here to here. And then you're going to look over at these tick marks. Now, some of these have really fine marks. The smallest ones are actually half-degree marks. Okay? So then what you just need to do is kind of look and see where you're at. So this is, again, an acute angle. So we're somewhere between 30 and 40. And again, all of these are half degrees, which means these that are a little bit bigger are full degrees. So this is 30 degrees. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Now these bigger ones right here are at the 5s, so this is a 35 degree angle. Very rarely will I ask you to measure to the nearest half degree because not all protractors have the half degree marks, so you'll be rounding to the nearest degree. So there we have a 35 degree angle. And sometimes we have bigger angles, which would be our obtuse angles. We're still going to measure them the exact same way. What you need to do is you need to stick your protractor again on the vertex, line it up as best as you possibly can, and then you're just going to look and see where the other end is. But this time it is more than 90 degrees. So you're going to be using the bigger angles this time. So we're going to look, we're somewhere between 130 and 140, and we're not quite at the 35. This is actually 130, 1, 2, 3 degrees. So this is a 133 degree angle. Okay? So that's how you use your protractor to measure angles when necessary. You can also use your protractor to draw angles. So if I were to tell you to draw a 48 degree angle, what you would need to do is first start out by drawing a line. Okay, it doesn't have to be straight across, it can be any way you want. Okay, and then from there you line up your vertex again and the ruler black line right on top of the line. And since we're looking for a 48 degree angle this time, all we have to do is go make a mark. There's 45, 46, 47, 48 degrees. So you just put a little tick mark there. And then all you have to do is line up your ruler side with the vertex and your go-to point at 48 degrees and extend your line and you are done. Alright, so hopefully that video helped you out a little bit on how you can use your protractor. This is Longo and I'm out. See you, bye.